Welcome along people to another one of my little videos. Well, today, as you can see, I've been given permission, I don't know why, but I have been given permission to ride the S1000 RR. Stick around, stay tuned. After the intros, we'll take it for a spin. God, it's small. Jimmy, what have you done? Ooh. Well, my legs are up. My bum has never been so high in the air. Amazingly, as a 6'5" bloke, kind of looking over the top of the screen, because I am, there's no way I'm ever going to tuck down behind that screen. I'm hardly getting any wind turbulence at all. I wouldn't, however, suggest anyone else of my size ever ride one of these bikes. Ever. Yet again, thanks Jimmy at Canon's for sorting this one out. I have got cramp in my hip, I have got cramp in my neck. It's not the bike's fault, you understand. It's my fault. And Jimmy's. I have got this bike for the next hour. I did say that Jimmy had something significantly more intimidating than the last bike I took out from Canon's. Hey presto, he gave me an S1000 RR. What an absolute weapon of a bike. It's gorgeous. I've been on it literally minutes. My wrists are literally killing me, and I literally just, when I was on the A12 there, had a cramp in my neck. The engine in this thing is mad. I mean, mad. The technology that's in it is mental. Obviously shift cam technology. Look, 26 miles per hour and I am in top gear. Just starting to chug a little bit at 24-25 miles an hour, but it's possible to ride it at 30 miles an hour in top. It's also possible, hello, to do totally illegal speeds in the same gear. I have to try and get used to how it handles, because it does handle. I haven't got the bike for that long, so I'm not going to mess around with the different menus and settings on the bike. I'm just going to try and ride it and enjoy it. Kind of getting used to the seating position, which is good. Now, I was told that the gearbox on this bike was buttery smooth. Oh my god. It is buttery smooth. In fact, butter could learn a lesson from this gearbox. I knew everybody said it was light, but my god, it's light. It really doesn't feel like there's any weight to the bike at all. I think it's 193 kilograms, which is just like, is that it? Yeah, the engine's awesome, and the brakes are quite monumentally good as well. Of course, this bike comes with the now legendary BMW TFT screen, and it really is the benchmark. It really is. All of the information you need to see whilst you're riding along is right there in front of you. For a sports bike, the suspension handles all the bumps quite well. Very well, in fact. It's only the back that feels slightly bumpy, or more bumpy than the front, which is kind of weird. You can just tell that 257 brake horsepower engine just wants to go. Put a proper rider on it. Give it some. Two or three times when I've been riding along there, I've actually gone to put it in another gear. But no, it's in top, it's in sixth, and I did actually check to see if it's got a seventh gear, and I've read the spec. I know that this bike doesn't have a seventh gear. And part of the trick of this bike is trying to hold on to the fuel tank with your knees. To be fair, it's a nice bit of engine brake. And typical BMW cruise control. Just flick it on and relax. This bike is anything, and I mean anything, but relaxing at any speed. It's gorgeous, it really is, absolutely gorgeous. Better. Go quicker, but then I'd have to grab a big handful of brake and try and stop it. Woo! Interesting. At 70 miles per hour, there's an interesting little bit of vibe coming through the sides of the fuel tank. Oh, I'm actually starting to get used to the handling. That's good. I am going to pull over in a moment. Do a bit of a walk around. You can see the beastie. In here. Let's hope it's nice and quiet. I know that there is an event on this weekend which I am coming to on Sunday. Right, let's take to the grass and take some photographs. So there it is, the BMW S1000 RR. The engine is a 4-stroke transverse 4-cylinder 999cc double overhead cam with shift cam technology. It has 4 valves per cylinder. The power is 207 brake horsepower at 13,500 RPM, and the max torque is 113 Newton meters at 10,500 RPM. Front suspension is by Marchesocchi, upside down telescopic forks. The slide tube diameter is 45mm, adjustable for preload, compression, rebound, and the dampening is adjustable electronically. The rear suspension, aluminium underslung double-sided swinging arm with central spring strut, adjustable compression, rebound and dampening, adjustable again electronically. The front brakes are 2 320mm floating discs with a radial 4-piston fixed BMW caliper. Rear brake is a single 220mm disc and a single pistoned Brembo caliper. The wheels are die cast, whereas the M series has carbon. Very nice too. The tyre dimensions are front 120/70 ZR17 and the rear is 190/55 ZR17. The seat height is 824mm. The wet weight is an incredible 193.5 kilograms and the fuel tank capacity is 16.5 litres. Fitted as standard on this bike is the BMW TFT screen, heated grips, LED lights all round, and also it has cruise control. And it definitely has got just a 6-speed gearbox with Gear Shift Assist Pro fitted as standard and a chain final drive. So the 4 riding modes on this bike are rain, road, dynamic and race, and not what I said earlier. The only downside of the bike for me is a very short service interval of 6,000 miles, no centre stand, so if you do want to adjust the chain or service the chain, you need to get yourself a paddock stand. And at the end of the day, that's not a train smash. Anyhow, the price is $16,280 and goes up from there, and that is a guide price only. If you want one, get yourself down to Cannons and see Jimmy, as always. Well, there you have it, the S1000 RR. What an epic machine. If you've enjoyed this one, people, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't, please feel free to leave a thumbs down. Don't forget to ding dong the notification bell, and that way you'll never ever ever miss another episode here on the Mad Leprechaun. Until next time, people, look after yourself, ride safe, and I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye. For a bike that is essentially a bit of a lunatic, it can be very, very well mannered. The problem is with this bike, it's just too smooth. So you look down and you go, oh, I'm doing that sort of speed. Oh, I see. You know, breaking the law type of speeds.